When I bought my home 4 months ago, I gave myself a mental note that I was going to need to change my air filter. And the thing is, after I moved in and the busyness of life happened and having 2 small kids, it became less and less of a priority. And I'd walk up the stairs, because I was right at the top of our stairs, and I'd look up into the air return vent and I'd say, it's not too bad. And so I'd walk on my merry way and forget about it again. So eventually I realized, oh man, it's been 4 months. I probably should check that out. And I said, it's probably not too bad. I've seen it through the vent. It doesn't look like it's really that bad. Well, here's the thing. I finally took it out and it was bad. So here's a new one, obviously the one that's white. And then this one over here is obviously the gross one. And you can't really see through the video, but there is a lot of dust and it's just really gross in here. The thing is, through the vent, you can't really see how bad it is. And also I'd gotten used to seeing how dirty it was over time, and it just looked like, it doesn't seem any dirtier than the last time I looked at it. But here's the thing, there's 4 really important reasons why you need to change your air filter for your AC and furnace system every 2 to 3 months. So I'm gonna go over those with you here in this video. So the 4 main reasons why you need to change your air filter on a regular basis is, first, that the buildup of debris can actually make your furnace or AC system die much quicker. The thing is, when all that dirt gets caked up inside of there, it makes your system have to work harder and harder. So over time, after having to work much harder, the system can actually completely fail. New AC and furnace systems are extremely expensive, and changing your filter is an extremely easy and cost-effective maintenance solution to make sure that your system is running properly and is less likely to break before it's supposed to. Second, even if a dirty filter doesn't cause your system to completely fail, it's still going to cause more maintenance issues for you to have to deal with, such as getting your ducts cleaned out, or if, say, one of the parts gets caked up with gunk and dust and dirt and all this stuff, then you're going to have to replace those parts. So again, replacing your filter is really easy to do, and it's a way to reduce the amount of maintenance costs you're going to have down the road. Third, all this stuff in here is stuff that you're breathing in. If it's getting stuck in here, then eventually some of that's going to start getting through and it's going to be blown back into your house. And who knows what kind of dust and dirt and all kinds of stuff are in here. And granted, it's not a huge health threat because, again, the stuff was coming from your home already. It's just taking it in here and stopping instead of it just sitting in your home. But the thing is, why put more gross stuff back in your home than you need to? So change your filter and make it clean so that you're not blowing all this stuff back in your house and that you can actually breathe clean air. The last point I'll cover is that when your system is having to work harder because it's full of dirt, it's having to work harder to pull the same amount of air through. This is actually going to raise your electricity bill. So your system's going to be running and it's going to be having to work harder, and so you're going to be paying more in electricity. And who wants that? So look, here's how easy this is. Go to your return vent, which should be somewhere in a hallway if you're not sure where it is, usually at the top of stairs, somewhere in an open area is usually where it's going to be. There's going to be a white vent that kind of looks like this picture here. There's either going to be screws or some little tabs that you'll pull open and take your filter out. So pull your filter out, and somewhere there should be a date installed tab. And this will tell you when it was last installed. Hopefully whoever installed it, if it was you wrote down when you did. If you didn't write it down and you don't remember the last time, you really should just change it now. But if it's been more than 2 to 3 months, you really should change your filter, because again, you're going to be causing all those problems. Even if it's slightly clogged, it's better to just change it on a regular basis and develop that habit than wait until it gets really bad. Now, I think this is gross, but I've seen ones that are way worse than this, and you just don't want to be breathing that stuff in. So change it on a regular basis before it gets too bad. Look, I got mine for 30 bucks. I got a pack of 4 for 30 bucks, and that's going to be enough to last an entire year. So it's actually pretty cheap to do, and it takes about 5 minutes to go online. There's a number on here that'll either be numbers or dimensions. You type those in and you can find the filter that you need. So it took me about 5 minutes. I found the parts. I typed in the part number. I ordered it. And then when it came, I went and installed it. Super simple to do. Basically, to install it, you find where the airflow filter is. You make sure that's pointed up and you put it in, close the vent, and you've got a new filter installed. Look, if you're someone like me, you like to get as much use out of something as possible. So don't do that with air filters. You know, it's so tempting to just say, hey, everything seems to be working fine, why bother? But really, home maintenance is something you want to do on a regular basis before there's a problem, because when there's a problem, sometimes it can be a really big problem. Like, you don't want your furnace to fail. Anyway, I hope this was a helpful and informative video for you. Please comment if you're going to change your air filter, and if there's no comments, then I guess all of you just want to breathe dirty air. Hey, if you like these videos, please leave a comment and let me know what you liked or what you'd like to see. Also, we've got tons of other great videos that you should check out. And subscribe to the channel as well to make sure that you're not missing each of these great videos as they come out. Thank you guys, and I'll catch you in the next video.